Yeah, you know, so much drama when it comes to Manny Pacquiao. So much drama when it comes to Manny Pacquiao and making a fight. It's just ridiculous, man. Okay, would Ugas pull out the fight tomorrow? Who knows? The way shit is going, who knows what's gonna happen? I mean, let's do a little bit of history, not a lot, because I want to move forward, not in the past, right? When Manny Pacquiao was with top-ranking Bob Arum, Bud Crawford was also, and he was a new cash cow. Bud Crawford, right? He didn't want to take a risk with Manny Pacquiao. So what did Bob Arum say on record? I blocked the fight, right? Even though he was saying this and that he blocked the fight. Fine, he blocked the fight. Okay, you blocked the fight. Then, coming up in the future, people are blaming Bob Arum and saying it's not Bud Crawford. But then when I look at the video, you want to see the video? Bo Mac, manager, trainer, / whatever, he said that Manny signed the contract, okay, but Bud didn't sign the contract because he wasn't sure that the money would have came, or the money this and the money that, right? You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't have that much fear, like Bud didn't sign because I had him hold up to make sure that the money was going to be on his way. So, as a manager, I got to do my homework and find out if the money's going to be there. You don't just be signing no contract just to be signing a fucking contract. Now, Pacquiao did sign a fucking contract. He signed for a certain amount.
You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Manny Pacquiao been doing this for 4 decades. If he signed the contract, he's not worrying about the money coming or the money not coming fast enough. Now it's on you to get the money, sign the contract to say you're going to do this fight. Not saying, well, the money ain't come fast enough. But it didn't come fast enough in what? The bank or the escrow? Whatever. But Manny signed. Manny know what he's doing. He's doing this 4 decades. So, whether you want to say it's Manny Pacquiao, or is Bob Arum that's ducking, or is it Bob Arum that stopped the fight for the second time, or is Bud Crawford and Bo Mac that is ducking. That's it. That's a duck. That's it. This happened too many times with Bud Crawford, and he wanted this fight with Manny Pacquiao for the longest, and it didn't happen. Basically, right? Right. So, why the fight didn't happen? Because of Bob Arum, Bo Mac, and Bud Crawford, and the signature. Not because Manny Pacquiao's ducking. That's 1. 2, same thing with Errol Spence. He wanted this fight for the longest. He even called out Manny Pacquiao into the ring, blah, blah, blah. I showed you that in one of my clips. Time to fight, 2 weeks after the fight, he got an eye retina situation. Now they're saying that it's torn. A torn became a detached retina. All right, so it became a detached retina, and we don't know the future of Errol Spence, this and that and this. Okay, I don't know what's going on, and I don't care, because you know why? Errol Spence is not fighting Manny Pacquiao. So, Manny Pacquiao gets a replacement. The person that he got stripped, and they gave it to Ugas. Ugas got the belt. All of a sudden now, Ugas at the last day, oh my God, talking about coincidence, I think. Last day he got a torn bicep. Now listen, or a pulled bicep from jerking. I don't know where he got, how he got it. You know, last couple of days you're not sparring, you're not doing no strenuous workout, but he got torn. You know what I think this shit is? It's out of 2 things he's doing. It's either he's making an excuse that he's gonna get his ass whipped, right? Or he's playing like he's hurt, so Manny Pacquiao could take him lightly, and then he could get caught by a counter. That's what I think is going on. One or the other. But most likely, I think that he's using the excuse that he had a torn bicep because he's gonna get his ass damaged. Totally damaged from Manny. So now, let's move on to the fight. So we talking about all the coincidence, but the fight here, I'm sorry, I got this, is that I have Manny Pacquiao beating Ugas somewhere between, and I would see something amazing like what he did with Keith Thurman, how he knocked him down the first round, or something amazing like that, or the second round, and I'll give it to like the 5th or the 6th round for a stoppage. That's my prediction. I'm not Nostradamus, I'm not ego Nostradamus, right? But I'm predicting this fight that this is what's gonna happen. All right, that Manny Pacquiao is gonna it's going to be a stoppage, it's going to be a TKO, and it might even be a knockout, okay? One of the three. If this man is really damaged, this is what's going to happen. And even if he isn't damaged, this is what's going to happen. Same prediction. But like I said, I think he's using the torn bicep for excuse for losing. And this is the narrative that the boxer channels that keep saying, yeah, I got Ugas winning. The fuck? See, that is the problem. This is the problem here. I have a couple of channels I'm listening to saying, I got Ugas beating Manny Pacquiao because what? He's old, right? That's one of the reasons. And two, who knows why? Bias talk, right? So, you know, okay, let me make an example here. Let me pull over, man. Pull over, man. I like to move it, keep it moving, because I don't want nobody talking to me when I go past my car. So check this out. This is bias talk. I want to give you a good example of what a biased people see. Now, what they can't see. They can never see this. I'm going to give you a good example. What's the best? This is an example you ain't getting from nobody. Let me give you a good example. You in the house with your girlfriend, right? Or your significant other, whatever. Wife, boyfriend, whatever. I made this comment a long time ago, but I'm going to bring it up. And you're sitting down and you're about to get up and go to the fridge, right? You go to the fridge and you want to get some ketchup. So you open the fridge and you're looking for ketchup and you say, hey dear, my significant other, where's the ketchup? And she say, he, whatever, say, it's on the door panel. It's on the door panel. It's right there on the door panel. You say, now you say in your mind, where is it? I don't see it on the door panel. That's once. So then you look again. I don't see it on the door panel. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you're telling yourself, your neurons in your brain is telling you that you can't see the ketchup on the door panel. So you ask your significant other again, what? I can't find it. It's because you told yourself that you can't see it. See, you don't know nothing about the mind. Mind is a terrible thing to waste, and the mind is something that could trick the eyes. Let me repeat again. Let me get away from this. The mind could trick the eyes, okay? The mind could trick the eyes. And what I mean by the mind could trick the eyes, you can see it right there in front of your face, and you told your mind, this guy gonna speed up when he see me. I hate when people speed up when they see you trying to get into, to make it look like you made an error and shit. So your mind is telling your eyes that you can't see it. All right. So you ask the significant other, look, I'm on the door panel and I don't see the ketchup. She or he gets up, smack you in the back of the head and say, it's right there, you didn't see it? How did that happen? How did that happen? Well, I'm telling you what happened. It's like telling someone that's biased they can't see what people are telling them. On either side, me too. But you have to understand the formula of why you can't see things. It's the same thing with your mind telling your eyes you can't see something and you can't see it, right? But it's right there in front of your face. Let me give you another example. You driving, right? Like I'm driving, but if I was on the highway, I'm driving with a deep thought about something, right? And my exit is coming up. And I'm looking dead at the exit. It's the same exit, but my mind is somewhere else. And I miss my exit. Now, it might not happen to you, but if you say it didn't happen to you, and you say, no, you're not the whole world. And plus, in movies, they show this shit. Oh, I missed my exit. I missed my exit, right? Why? Nobody stopped you from missing it. Your mind was somewhere else. So you didn't see the exit, even though you saw it, right? So it's the same thing of being biased. You believe so much shit that you can't see. You can't see it no other way. Whether the other way is wrong or right, you just can't see it because you're stuck on your bias. It's the same thing that the brain telling the eyes it can't see something, but it's right in front of you. That's the same thing, right? That's why drivers, new drivers, they driving, but they're not seeing signs and shit. And they passing through stop signs and shit. That's another example, right? So things like that. Let me pull over. This guy is right up under my ass. I don't know what it is with people, man. Right? So that's the same example I'm trying to give you with bias talk. So this is the new narrative, right? The new narrative is that The reason why Manny Pacquiao beat Ugas is why? Because of an excuse that Ugas had a bad bicep. That's what we're going to hear. That's the only reason. Listen, man, I don't care. I do not care. Whatever it is, these boxers come in with injuries. Simple as that. Okay? A lot of injuries happen and they have no choice but to fight. Manny Pacquiao had an injury with his shoulder. Why? Because he couldn't get the injection for his shoulder to go in, but he went in and he fought anyway. Right? Muhammad Ali had Parkinson's disease, like my boss was saying. You got Parkinson's disease, you went and still fight. No excuses. People go in with injuries and they still fight, right? So what I'm saying is, yes, an eye retina could be, yeah, Sugar Ray been out for 4 or 5 years and came back and still his eye retina was at risk, right? But he took a lot of time off. Now, who knows what's going to happen with Spence and him taking off? He could take off, he could retire, whatever he could do. He could end up not fighting. Who is this? Oh, God. Hold on, I got to get this. Hold on. Oh, my God. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we don't know when Spence is coming back. He could come back when Manny Pacquiao got to go for general duties. Then he could come back and then get a soft touch. But why get a soft touch? Manny been out for 2 years. He didn't get a soft touch, and he came to fight Errol Spence, right? You had your soft touch with Danny Garcia. It's something wrong with your eye. It's fixed. Get back, reset, and get back in fighting mode. That's it, okay? So I'm just saying right now, people are going to say the narrative is that Manny Pacquiao beat Ugas, and I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't care what the fucking reason is. Once that man step in the ring, it's go time. That's it. It's go time. I don't want to hear nothing about, well, the only reason why Manny Pacquiao beat him is because his bicep was pulled. I'm not hearing that. I don't care. Everybody comes in with an injury sometimes. That's how it is. And I still don't understand where this injury is coming from at the last couple of days. Last day of the... Come on. So I don't care. Okay, I'm not going to get into the conspiracy. I'm not going to worry about all this conspiracy. And I feel like everybody's ducking Manny Pacquiao because all these predicaments, right? All these coincidence. So I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to act... You know, we're moving on to the future. So what I'm telling Manny Pacquiao, what I feel, I can't tell Manny Pacquiao shit, okay? But I know he got an election. I know he's running for presidency. But if he goes in there and he dominates him and he feels good and he beats him very easily, and he decides he want to keep boxing, like he said, there's only 2 people that he needs to fight. 2 people. And that's Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. Now, would Bud Crawford talk this bullshit about money again, and he's not sure if the money is monopoly money, paper money, or is real money, or would he take the fight? We don't know, okay, because he has 2 parties. He has him himself, his manager, 3 parties, and his promotion company with Bob Arum. And we still have till October for him to figure out if he's going to be a free agent or not. That's it. That's it. Totally. Free agent or not. That's all I want to fucking hear. Okay, so once he leaves, that's it. There's no reasons to hear, well, this one blocked the fight, that one blocks the fight. It's none of that. None of that at all. So, in October, we could find out we're going to have a fight in December or January with Manny Pacquiao. As far as maybe January or February, because I know he have to go back at a certain time and do his thing. That's it. So there's still, usually Manny Pacquiao fights twice a year. He fought Broner, then he fought Keith. So it's a possibility that these things can happen within this year, okay? And if not, early January or February, right? Then he could go back to trying to be the president of his country. That's it. But if Spence is still not ready, let's say he gets ready in September to go back to training, but he's still not ready, but he's only ready. Only time he's ready is when Manny Pacquiao go for his senior duties and he can't make the fight. Then I can see Errol Spence fighting somebody else. And the only person I see Errol Spence needs to fight is Bud Crawford. Because I don't want to hear this shit about Manny Pacquiao holding the division up. I don't want to hear this shit, man. Dead that shit, man. That shit's dead. Because Errol Spence picked Manny Pacquiao for the torch, and he didn't pick Ugas for the strap. That's all I'm saying. So I don't want to hear all this bullshit now, man. Shit, it's like everybody, it got Ugas blaming Manny Pacquiao for blocking the fight with Spence. Before I talk about my next fight, I want to pay a word of respect to Spence. It has been 4 years of rivalry. Yeah, we know. And finally this year, we were going to fight. And guess what this mother effer said, Ugas? He said, Pacquiao came back and ruined the fight. But he was happy for you. Because I'm sure you were going to win and take the name of a great legend. I have been a silent and great fan of yours, and I see with joy how you have become a great star. All right. So I don't know if this is Udanis Ugas or somebody writing it, and sometimes he's saying him and her, and I you know, but it's stamped. It's stamped. Ugas, okay? And he said that Manny Pacquiao came back and ruined the fight. Okay, so let's go back. All right, let's go back now, okay? Great. I showed you. I'm going to show you a clip. Watch the clip right here. Okay, now the clip is there. Now, right? Then you got, oh my God. Everybody's blaming Manny for holding up the division. But Errol Spence had a chance to fight Ugas. But this is the excuse. Ugas had the 50-50. Ugas won 50-50. So you're telling me, like I said, if Manny Pacquiao wasn't in the picture, you won 60-40 with Crawford, and you can't get that negotiations because of either Bud Crawford or Bob Arum or the trainer, manager, Bomac, and Bob Arum. Maybe you couldn't get it, right? And we can expect that because a lot of people don't want to do co-promotions. A lot of, you got ESPN here, you got Fox, you got Showtime. They don't want to do a co-promotion. They don't want to cut the pie and split the pie. I understand all that shit. But then I don't understand. What I don't understand is you and Errol and Ugas on the same side with Al Heyman, the advisor, and you still can't get a fight. But Spence could get a fight like this with Manny Pacquiao with no belt, and they stripped it and gave it to Ugas. But you could all of a sudden get a fight with him. Listen, you should have been fighting Ugas, but you didn't. You picked Manny. Manny didn't fall in your lap. Manny didn't fall on your lap. Let's not use these stupid terms to say this is the reason why there's an excuse. You can't win. You can't win with these boxing fans, man. Every time they talk about there's an injury, why, or it's a catchweight, or it's this and that, there's always going to be an excuse why your fighter lost or your fighter won. It's always going to be an excuse. So the excuse now is going to be that after Manny busts down Ugas, they're going to say, well, you know, Ugas was injured. Man, listen, Manny Pacquiao is a small welterweight. That's not even a welterweight. You know, he's not even really welterweight, even though he showcased at the welterweight division for a long time, right? But Ugas, he's going to rehydrate to what, 160 probably? Who knows? This is a big 5'9" dude that's fighting Manny. And y'all making more excuses for the bigger dudes, and the smaller dude is training, didn't get Verona. He didn't get the Verona, right? Being around all these people, didn't get the Verona. He's sparring, and he's getting touched up a lot in sparring too, Manny Pacquiao. Even though he's knocking people down and dropping sparring partners, he's getting his part of getting hurt. So what are you telling me? This 42 that's going to become 43 in December is more durable than this fucking generation? Are you telling me this? That this small little man, right, that's busting down a whole bunch of big welterweights, and now when we come to 3 welterweights, Bud Crawford, Ugas, Yordenis Ugas, and Errol Spence, all of a sudden everybody has an excuse why they can come in the ring and what's going to happen to them when they get in the ring because of his torn or pulled bicep. Y'all playing games, man. Y'all are looking for narratives to say why Manny did this. But guess what? Manny, when he do it, he's going to be the oldest welterweight again. He's going to beat his own record at 42. He's going to beat it again, right? In the same... Yo, all I'm gonna say is this. When it comes to your Dennis Ugas, don't hear what he's saying. Don't worry about what he's saying about, oh, his bike, because like I said, it could be a cover-up to make it look like he's more vulnerable, and then you could sleep on Ugas. What I'm trying to tell you right now, Manny Pacquiao, you don't trust the referees, you don't trust the judges, you don't trust the boxers, you don't trust nobody about nothing. You've been robbed, you've been cheated. You know from experience that the promotion companies, everybody's against you. Once you have that mentality that the world is against you, God is on your side, right? God is on your side. Everybody else is against you. That's it, man. That's all you got to remember. It's going to start raining. That's all you got to remember, man. Pull this shit up real quick. Yeah, that's all you got to remember. That God is on your side, and man is going to fail you. And you've been failed plenty of times with men, judges, referees, with Jeff Horn, allowing Jeff Horn to do whatever he wants to do to you. All right? So let's calm down and just take a deep breath and let Manny do what he's going to do. And the narratives and the biases, it can all come into play. It doesn't matter. But you could say why he did this and why he got that and why this and why that. But guess what? Just like you say Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao and it's in the records, it's the same damn thing. No one want to hear about your details, and nobody don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit. I'm getting pissed, man, because every time I turn around, there's a new freaking thing that's going on. 1 minute, he got a torn bicep. Now, what's going to happen tomorrow before the fight? Is he going to come up with Verona? Well, can you tell me? Can you tell me? Hello, anybody out there? What is the new drama? Because every time this man's about to fight, there's some drama about he can't get a fight. And it's just so damn suspicious. You know the word suspicious? You know that word when you feel like, how do you feel? When you keep saying Manny is on PEDs, but there's no evidence, but you say, yes, I know in my heart. I know in my heart. I know in my heart that it's true. He's on PEDs. You know in your heart he's on PEDs. Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. It's all good. It's all good. But why is this guy exempt when I feel like he's ducking Manny? Because it's because he got 3 doctors, because whatever he's saying is true. Look. Let me stop this. Let's get this shit. All right, let me just go and get back to work. And because I'm just saying, I got Manny beating Ugas. Simple. I got him beating Ugas. I don't have to break this down and all this stuff. I was waiting to break down the Errol Spence fight, but it didn't happen. I had videos, game rewind, things happened. I have all these videos that was lined up. I had all these channels I want to go on and argue with. Didn't happen. So, I'm going to go watch the fight, chill out, and whatever happens, the next day, all I'm going to hear is about the narratives. And I'm telling you the narratives. They're going to say he beat Ugas because of his shoulder injury. I mean, not his shoulder injury. His his bicep injury. Right? That's what's going to happen. Oh, God. It's about to rain and shit. Oh, my God. Hold on. All right, so all I'm saying is look out for the new narratives, because the new narratives are beginning before even the fight starts. And the new narrative is this: your Dennis Ugas got injured before the fight, so that's why Manny Pacquiao beat him. That's what I'm about to hear. So all I'm saying is that I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here for you to read between the lines, and I'm giving you one of these lines to read between. And that's one of the narratives. All right, I'm out, y'all. Let's take a look at my sweetheart. I'm about to sell her. Look at her. Huh? It's a BMW 650i 2006. Only got 65,000 miles on it. I am the second owner of this bad boy. Yeah, it still kind of have the pearl shift on it. I had the whole car looking like this pearl shift, basically. So yeah, I love this car. I love it. But you know, I had it for 10 years, a little bit more than that. And you know, I don't usually drive it so much because here in Brooklyn you can't drive in the snow with this rear wheel drive. You know what I'm saying? You need all-wheel drive. So sometimes I park it up for the winter time, and then I got another car that I drive, a lease, because you know I love that lease because I could park. I could find parking with it. It's a small car. I could get in and out of traffic. So you know. Then I have my van. That's my van over there. My van right there. I ain't never selling that joint. That's my joint right there, boy. Right? But other than that, I'm about to sell this. I had a couple offers, but the best offer I got was from Carvana. Everybody else is talking about they want this and they want that. Carvana's looking out for me more than the people are looking out. And then I have to be worried about making an offer and this and that, and you know, waiting for somebody to give me something. They're ready to pick the vehicle up, and that's that. Pick it up, and that's that. Now, the only problem is, it's not fully black. Like I still got the pearl on it. I still got the color shift on it. Maybe I'll show you a picture how it used to look with the color shift, slamming. This is after. You know, he hooked the back up for me, cleaned it up. Color shifter. Color shifter. There we go. The top. Before and after. Shifting colors on you. Shifting colors. Now I gotta get rid of those rims. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of those rims, it'd be good money. Right? Definitely get rid of those rims, yeah. So shift on you again. Here we gonna shift. Shift, baby, shift, baby, shift. There we go. Get that copper rust gold in there. Yeah. My man saw the car. He's like, yo, why you paint the car pink? He saw it on an angle. He's like, yo, I thought your car was pink for a second. I said, nah, man. It's the sun, man. Shift on you. Look at that right there. Look at that sun on there. Making it look rust colored. Let me turn back around. There we go. There we go. Yeah. All I gotta do is get rid of those stupid rims. Be good money for next summer. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, slamming with the color shift. I had a matte color shift, and then I changed it to a gloss color shift. So, yeah, but it's time. It's time. I got other things I got to deal with. I'm gonna sell it, and you know, I got my van. Then I got a little lease that I could. I got a lease that I could get in and out of parking. All-wheel drive for the snow. I'm about to get that lease back and get the next lease. So half the time this car be parked up for the summer. I mean for the winter, and half the summer because I'm always doing something, and I really don't want to sell. I'm still comfortable. I'm hoping Carvana comes to pick up the vehicle and they say, well, it's not all in black, and you know, they come give me they give me one excuse. I'm gonna be like, all right, no problem. It was meant for me to keep it. You know? But other than that, it is what it is. Yo, thanks for the subs. I'll see you after the fight, definitely. I will see you after the fight. Try to do a pay-per-view. Of course, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to support Manny. I'm just going to support the fight and watch it by myself, or with my family. But if anybody's interrupted me, then I don't want to watch it. You know, just let me be, okay? Don't give me extra shit to do. Just let me sit down and watch my fight, okay? All right, not here for you to change your mind. I'm here for you to read between the lines. I am out.